My name is Shirley Martell. My wife Jennifer Martell and I are area reps as well as franchise. We knew that we were going to go into the grooming business. I think the bold brand, the big blue van, kind of drove us to looking at Zoom and Grooming over all the other competitors. I do think it was the bold brand, and even our clients will tell you that it's the big blue van that draws them into as well. When we moved to Richmond, Virginia, it took us 9 months to get our first appointment for our dogs to be groomed. And it was that moment we realized there's a demand and a low supply. My wife was in healthcare for years and said, I want to step out and do something different. And so she found Zoom and Grooming, and that's how we got there. We started recognizing there was a need, and sure enough, I mean, again, every 6 months we need another van because there's still a supply shortage in the Richmond area for mobile grooming. I think the tools that help us manage our business most are the variety of platforms that they give us, where area reps, franchisees can communicate things that are working, not working, pain points and the like, and learn from one another. We also use their software tools. They've got plenty of things that they do to make your business efficient. Marketing is just a phone call away if you need collateral for an event. Anything you need that can get to you within 24 to 48 hours. And then I think I'd be remiss to say that the corporate support is endless, and they're also very responsive. So Zoom and Grooming provides two key elements to our hiring process. We access the documents in the doghouse. That's one place that we locate documents that help us with hiring, and also their relationship with HireClick. That includes everything, Indeed and all the other entities out there that folks go in and show interest in employment. So those are the two key elements. So the marketing resources, it's probably one of our favorites, just because there's so many things you can do. One of the exercises we did recently was show a groomer in their uniform, and then we had marketing take that same picture and Photoshop it, that individual with mixed matched and not in their uniform, just to kind of let them sort of talk over what was that, what would you be if you were a consumer and you saw somebody show up in their formal uniform versus something that's not so formal and it's kind of messy, just and a little bit discombobulated, if you will. But they were able to put that together within 24 to 48 hours, and we were able to use that for one of our monthly team meetings. So things like that, just having that access with marketing, I think is super important. They have plenty of collateral that you could take for events that you have in your community as well. So as long as you get that information in, normally we can have that to our door within 2 to 3 business days. I mean, the very skeleton and spine, if you will, of mobile grooming is convenience. So for me, I think our patrons need convenience. So and again, we mentioned every 6 months we need a van, because you don't want to have appointments booked out 2 months. That's not convenient. So we try to get them within 4 to 6 weeks and get them on a rotation. So convenience for our patrons is their number one priority. Ultimately, our customers' favorite service is the report card. They want to know if Scruffy had a great groom and if they were behaving in that van. They want to know these things. So I think the report card certainly is one of their favorites. One of the things that I love about my wife, and I think, again, we're pet lovers, is when she says, meet the pet where they are. She lets the groomers know at all times that time is not a constraint, that you take the time. If the dog is anxious, take the time the dog needs, so that you can meet them where they are and they can have a better experience. Building trust with your clients, those pet parents, they're very, very, sometimes pet parents are even more possessive of their animals than they are even their kids. And so that trust is so important. And I think it begins with communication from the start, during, and then in the end, circling back and saying, how was your experience? I think that really helps build trust with our clients. They love and choose Zoom and Grooming because they fall in love with their groomers. They fall in love with the look of their dog. I think they really embrace the concept of their dogs being groomed. It makes them feel better as a parent. I think the reason why they love Zoom and Grooming is that mobile, that convenience of just having them come to your door, grab the dog, take them out, have a great experience, bring them back after they've had a blueberry facial, and they just feel like they're spoiling their animal, and they absolutely love that part of the service.